Hey guys, this is Doran, CEO of Culture Matters. Happy Hump Day. Today I want to talk to you about something called cognitive dissonance. What the heck's that? Cognitive dissonance and how that actually relates to selling and how it can be the end all or the be all of your business. Well, what does that mean? Cognitive dissonance in layman's terms, psychology, is basically when someone believes something opposite of you and you push your beliefs on them, or even just make a statement at them. I want you to picture a force field around them to protect their ego, to protect their reptile brain. Two things are going to happen. They're either going to get upset because they share a different belief than yours and you're conflicting against theirs, or what cognitive dissonance signifies is they will create a logical reasoning why they do what they do. For example, there was a story about a gentleman that was a consultant for a company, and he walked into the company to meet with the owner and said, listen, I'm a consultant, you should hire me. And the guy said, why? Well, I'm great at getting employees motivated. I'm great at employee morale. He said, well, how do you do that? He said, well, it's psychology. I use cognitive dissonance. He says, what do you mean? Explain. He says, well, I go in, I talk to Bob, for example, who's sitting at a desk, and I say, hey, Bob, why do you work here? You're obviously smarter than your boss. You work harder. You work long hours. You should be making more money. You barely get a raise. Why do you even work here? Now, by saying all of what was obviously true, Bob, at that current time, may have not emotionally related to that. I mean, would he just be sitting at his desk saying, oh my God, I hate it. Yes, people do that. However, at that specific moment, no. So what is cognitive dissonance? Bob says to himself, well, yeah, I mean, he's right about all that, but I'm here because what? I love my job. He forces the counterpart, Bob, who's the employee of the company, by saying all those things. You should be the boss. You should do this. You should do that. That's the consultant's belief that's going to impact Bob to justify why the heck he works there. Because if all of that is true, which of course Bob wants to believe that, we all want to believe we're better than a boss, right? Cognitive dissonance is going to logically justify why Bob works there. Oh, I love my job. So the consultant shares this story with the owner of the company. He says, oh, you're hired. That's genius. So what does that mean? How do we relate that in selling? Well, it's simple. The term telling as selling comes from neurology, comes from psychology, it comes from how the brain works and how we interpret it. It comes from cognitive dissonance. If you tell somebody, hey, you should buy this product, now they may already be on another product. I'll use a great example. I'm in a company that is a health company that I use. It's called USANA, and I use the products to lose body fat for the summer. Well, I'm already using specific supplements to edge my workouts. So when someone on Facebook messages me and tells me that they have the best product in the world for exactly what I'm already doing, I already believe I have the best product in the world. So if they tell me that I have the best product, that they have the best product in the world, what am I going to do? What would you do? You either get defensive or you justify, depending on their approach, correct? Exactly. They caused cognitive dissonance. Now you're going to start justifying why you're even using what you're using. So they just pushed you away from their own sale. So what's the solution? Because telling is not selling. The solution is communication. The solution is being able to paint a picture in the other person's mind. The solution is going back to the three-brain communication, which is forming agreement with people, which is empathizing and coming from a relatable standpoint to what they believe, and asking the right questions to gain information to figure out, number one, if they even have a problem. If someone is like perfectly in line with what they're doing, well, then they don't need your product. Because without a problem, they don't need a solution. And what's a business really? My definition of a business is the founder's vision of a solution to a problem. And the profit is the margin in between the overhead and the expenses. So if they don't have a problem and you're asking those questions, you can agree with them and empathize. And if they don't have any problem, you probably can't help them. Now, to that point, it is very possible to create a problem in someone's mind when there was never one there. But that's a topic for another video. And that's a little manipulative. So we're going to stay away from that. So what do? How do we overcome cognitive dissonance? How do we overcome ourselves from causing people to be pushed away from us in selling? It's very simple. We don't tell them what they should do. We don't tell them we have the best product. We don't tell them about the features. We have a very simple communication with them where we form agreement. Yeah, I hear you. That must be a great company. And I see where you're coming from because I use products just like that. That's why I'm asking you today if you use anything. I am curious. If you could improve anything of those products, would there be anything at all? Well, yeah, actually, I don't like the cost. They're a bit expensive. Oh, so yeah, now I'm going to form agreement again. And I'm going to empathize. Oh, so yeah, you know, that makes sense. If I was you and I was getting great results, but I couldn't make the budget, I would look for something different. So, well, are you curious to hear more information about our products? If it does the same thing that yours does, and it could save you 10% every month, is that something you'd be open to hearing about? See what I'm doing? I'm forming agreement. I'm empathizing before I ask those questions to gain information. And that's the beginning part of the selling process, of the communicating process. I want you to take the word selling, take it out of your head, throw it in the garbage, and think about, how do I communicate? How do I communicate to not cause cognitive dissonance to everybody in my life? To my girlfriend, to my boyfriend, to my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, my friends, my prospects, whatever. We're all humans. So I hope this video helped you guys today. Doran, CEO Culture Matters. Happy Hump Day. Check out yourunstoppableculture.com for more free information. You guys have a great day.